Hello, my lovely Virgos. I am Meg, your Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from March the 24th until March the 26th, roughly. But it could carry a little bit further. I really want to, brief you on the astrology of what's going on here because there's quite a few aspects that can get kind of tricky for us um, in these next few days, and it's going to carry into the week. So first, I'd like to go back to Friday, where we have Venus square Pluto. Now, Venus square Pluto um, is, it's kind of a tricky vibe. You can have power struggles under it, under the lower vibration. If you work through squares, all right, there's more energy to them when you activate them, right? So um, you have to look at it this way. It's your fifth house of children, bravery, dating, things like that, like very Leo-esque things, because Leo is the ruler of the fifth house. So even though it's in Capricorn. Now there's quite a few planets in Capricorn, and there's quite a few planets in Aries, and Aries is your eighth house. So Venus and Pluto could be, if you can work through it, you'll be getting stuff on a higher vibration, but you have to be careful, especially if you have any of the cardinal signs in your chart. If you have Libra, Cancer, um, Capricorn, or Aries, right? So, but we all have these, but those cardinal signs will be affected more, especially going up to the Libra full moon, which is going to be a T-square in the sky. Now, so this has the fifth house has to do with children, so we can look at it this way. So some people might be having like, and the eighth house has to do with other people's money. So you could be dealing with things with child support, or like these things are going on around you. Support for the family from other people, banking, astrology, things like this, right? So on Saturday today we have um, uh, square with Mars and the Sun. So the square with Mars and the Sun is really putting a lot of drive into all of these issues that we're working through here. Um, the Sun is exalted in Aries and Mars is exalted in Capricorn. So it's going to make us work even harder towards these things, right? Um, so like your creativity, other people's money, if you make money from, your creativity type of stuff, right? So with the with all of this, we have the Cancer moon, right? Which we're gonna have the quarter moon, and quarter moons can bring crisis, right? So and it could be just small crises like between, family members, things like that, because Cancer is, it's the home side of the family, right? Because and that's where the moon is at home. Now, on Sunday, we have a quincunx with Jupiter and Venus. Now, quincunx is kind of a beneficial aspect, but we also have the 90-degree square in it, and then we have a 60-degree sextile. So with that, if you can work through it, you can really move forward with creative endeavors, right? So with this, we have the planet Eris, right? Which it's a planetoid. It was supposed to be upgraded to a planet, but then they decided to make Pluto into a Plutoid instead, right? So they decided to downgrade Pluto, and this is Eris is a dwarf planet. Now, it's a very slow-moving planet, and usually, you don't see a lot of astrologers talking about it. But I happen to have a very close person to me that has the Venus and Eris conjunct in their natal chart. So I personally got to see how this will reflect. Now, Eris is the sister of Mars, right? So think of the female archetype warrior. And she's also the mother of lawlessness and discord. But don't be too scared, right? It's kind of a hard energy to navigate. It's either a love or a hate energy, right? So the person that I know that has this in their chart uses this very well. She is a business owner, and she's very forthright, and discerning. and can be very, back and forth like that. So this is a tricky one to navigate, but I think that we can if we just, keep on the higher vibration, and it's good, right? Okay, so let's see what's going on with your cards. I have the Tarot of the Tattooed Age, and I'm going to pull one card to oversee your reading. Okay, so you have the Four of Pentacles. Check her out. She's beautiful. But she is protecting her assets. She's protecting her money. It's really like holding on to what you have, right? And a real feel of protection behind it. So I'm going to use the Bonfire Tarot for your reading. I'm going to pull a 5-card spread for my Virgos. Yeah, it's definitely a slippery slope that we're in, but we can definitely navigate. So don't worry. It's tricky, but we'll get there. Just remember to breathe, And the squares can be tense, and there can be tense moments, especially with the cardinal signs. Okay, so you have the Page of Wands in reverse. Now, the Page of Wands in reverse is talking to us about, you could definitely have a fire sign child, or a younger to you fire sign that is kind of, upset. So we're talking about Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Let's see. All right, so in the base here, you have the Justice card. There she is in the upright. And so there was some type of injustice, and that's what the base of the reading is about. So this is like the deep past, but it's also affecting you because it's in the base. Okay. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles, like slow movement and really protecting yourself as you go. Okay. And you have the Hanged Man. So it's a situation like where you feel stuck, but you're gonna receive enlightenment. Like, check him out. Like he's stuck there, but he's waiting for his answer. He's waiting to be set free. And then you have the King of Swords in the upright, and he talks to us about truth, and really cutting through, a lot of things. He can be like a judge, but really just it could be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. He's a king, so he could be older to you or about your age, right? So you have in the background here, you have the World reversed. So there was an end before completion. And we're going to do the Rota Tarot for your clarifiers here. See what's going on. Why do you feel stuck? And things are moving slowly. But there's some type of injustice in the background. Now, you could be dealing with the sign of Libra. And if you are, they were a little bit, out of whack, like their scales were not balanced, And, but at the end here, it looks like, they figure it out if you are dealing with a Libra male. Let me see. Definitely younger fire sign to you is an issue. Okay, so let's check it out. All right, so with the younger fire sign, we get the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So something like not working together, Let me see. All right, so this person could feel like they were cast aside, or they're going through something financial, right? Let's check out this injustice here. Okay, so here we have the Nine of Swords. you did get it in the reverse, in the injustice. So you're starting to come out of this feeling of injustice, but there's still a lot of anxiety with it. Let's see the Knight of Coins. All right, so with the Knight of Coins, we got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, right? So the Seven of Pentacles in reverse speaks to us about like not you're no longer waiting for something, but it's still moving forward very slowly. Right? All right, so let's check out the Hangman. Okay, so you get the Queen of Cups in reverse. So this could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or you could have this in your chart if you're the female. And I'm gonna pull one more on her. All right, so the Three of Wands in reverse. So having an active plan, but not really moving forward on it just yet, and that's like currently. Let's check out this King of Swords. Okay, so the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, is moving forward, right, onto calmer waters. Let me see here. Yeah, and there was some kind of deception in the background with him. We have the Moon reversed here. You know, this is also the sign of Scorpio. Let's see. Yeah, and then we get the injustice again, with this deception here, and I think that you're moving forward from that. Let me see. Yeah, so you get the Queen of Swords in reverse. So you get some. It could be this person's spouse. You know, they could be very upset. There could be something going on with their spouse. Let me see. I'm gonna check on this again. Okay, so with the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So you have a new practical beginning, money coming in. It looks like there was some deception here, and the King of Swords is although he looks in the upright, there looks like there might have been some deception that was going with him or the female counterpart to this. Let me see here. Okay. So, let's see. So you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So somebody is definitely coming out of their head about something, you know? And it looks like they have something to say. Look, we have the King of Swords again. So it definitely looks like there's an older Aquarius, Libra, Gemini male that has something to come out about. There is like a new beginning in this waiting period that you're in, right? Let me see one more. So yeah, so the Ace of Cups. This could be a spiritual beginning or a love beginning, right? Pull one more with the Ace of Wands. All right, so you have three aces here. So like it looks like there was some deceit or like felt deceit in the background, or you felt like there was some type of injustice and somebody was hiding something from you, but it feels like there's going to be a good new beginning that comes out of this, because you have the two aces together over here and you have the Ace of Pentacles over here from the Hanged Man, and it feels like this situation that you were waiting on is going to work out, but it feels like there's a lot of anxiety behind this. So yeah, with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, it looks like, you know, there's some type of, you know, new beginning spiritually, absolutely. If it's love, absolutely, you know, but there was some type of deception, or you felt that there was some injustice that, you know, these two people, especially the Queen of Swords that comes up in reverse, and the King of Swords, because we see him twice here, so he's definitely a character that you're dealing with. It's a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini male, and the Queen of Swords could be like his counterpart, like his wife, or, you know, other. And then in the on the bottom here, we have the Four of Swords, and it's in the upright, and that's what got us here, and that's kind of staying to yourself, you know, taking a self-imposed rest, like trying to clean this stuff out mentally, and that's what the the Hanged Man is speaking to us of right now, and it looks like, you are working with other people, and the Queen of Cups in reverse, not seeing where you're going to, but there is a new beginning coming out of it, and it feels like you're coming from a place where you feel almost like you were deceived and something was taken from you before you were able to move forward on this. But it looks really good in the end with this new beginning and the three aces here. So there is some strife, and there's some what you view to be injustice, but it looks like you're coming out good. So that's really good. All right. So if you like that, then please like and share and subscribe, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you for watching the video. I hope that you took something from it. All right. Take care, my Virgos.